Guess who? You miss me?
Alright, you cockeyed bastard. It is time to get this shit figured out because I'm sick of this holding me back, bro. Need to get the headlights done. I want to get the corner lights on so we can put the front end back together. I gotta do hood pins. Like, there's so much stuff. Alright, Toby. What is up, dude? What the f? So with the headlights now off, we can get a much better look at what's going on here. And as you can see on this one that we pulled off the parts hatch, look at this point right here and the gap between this point and the headlight. And then look at our headlight. There's no freaking gap, bro. It's all the way resting against that. Now I did use a screwdriver here and I was messing with these adjusters and they are still a pain in the ass, but with the car, or I mean with the headlights off the car, I am actually capable of getting them to turn. Another thing that I noticed is, see the amount that this adjuster is sticking out the back right here? Look at the amount that is sticking out right here. I mean, this is absolutely my fault, you know what I mean? So, but this is what we needed to figure out, bro. Even with these off the car, you can get a good representation of how it is they don't line up, dude. So now I think this is gonna give us the opportunity to kind of mess with this and get them to line up. Dude, what do you know? Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Really? That's it? That's all that I had to do? Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I am stoked. I'm definitely stoked that the headlights and the corner lights line up together now perfectly. But the only thing I did was turn this damn adjuster, bro. This top one. I haven't even messed with this back one yet. And like, you remember it looked like the headlight needed to do one of these. So being that this adjuster was on this side of the headlight, it just had me under the impression that it was the one that's not freaking moving. And I don't know, man. I guess we didn't have to take the headlights out of the car. It is what it is, dude. You learn something new every day, right? But to be honest with you, it was frustrating me and I needed to figure it out because whenever I was trying to adjust them and mess with them on the car, I ended up chipping my fender right here trying to get the corner light in, and this is because I got irritated and was a little aggressive with it. So I needed to be a little bit more patient and take my time. So now we're gonna get them back in the car, and I still don't have high hopes that they're gonna line up perfectly because they still weren't fitting in the car correctly. But I do need to run to the parts hatch out back, and I have to grab these little clips off the off our parts car. And I'm really hoping that the ones on the parts hatch are in good condition, bro. Trying to warm them up a little bit, so hopefully they're not too damn brittle. And then I gotta get into the back here with a needle nose and try to, you know, squeeze those little clamps together to get them out. I really don't want to break them. Oh yeah, there's one. There's two. We got both these off without breaking them, so wish me luck on the other side. Dude, I have messed with this for like 2 hours now, and I'm not 100% satisfied with it, but I did get it a lot better than what it was, obviously. I do have the corner light sitting in there, but what's freaking driving me nuts is where it is that the corner light screws in, there's a gap between the plastic piece and the actual metal bracket. It's not sitting flush. I was trying to kind of document what it was I was doing to get everything lined up, but it's impossible, bro. It really is. Like, I guarantee you my car will be 100 times different than your car. Not only where it bolts up right here, these slide. Where it bolts up down here on the bottom, this is also adjustable. You can loosen this bolt, and this little bracket right here moves forward and back. And this is what the fender bolts to. This is what the bumper attaches to. That piece adjusts in and out. Dude, I'm telling you, this right here, this makes a huge freaking difference in the fitment of the corner light. Just the fender being slightly out, slightly in, makes a huge ass difference. And then of course, also adjusting the fenders in and out. Got that side pretty decent, except for whenever you shut the hood comes down farther than what it's supposed to. It's supposed to actually sit up a little bit like that, but I don't have anything in there to actually hold that up yet until we do the hood pins. But whenever you shut the hood, you see this side, like I can get it tight down here, but it gets to a larger gap up here at the top. On this side over here, we're pretty good, and we actually have a lot of room to play with over here. So I'm thinking that the hood itself actually needs to be cheated over just ever so slightly towards that way. The worst part about it, what's driving me nuts, is the more and more that I'm like adjusting stuff, loosening it, tightening it, moving it, like I keep seeing like paint chipping. You know what I'm saying? Like there's paint chipping in all these little places like that. I just want it to be perfect. I just want it to be perfect. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep messing with it. And like, God, dude, I don't think this looks right. I don't think that looks right. I don't like how I can see that thing back here. I don't like how I can see that right here.
They say into your early life romance came, and it 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 came, and it
Well, there they are, dude, as straight as I could possibly get them, and honestly, I mean, they came out pretty good, dude. I think I was just being pretty rough on myself. Just fighting for perfection, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have a coupe, like a 95. And you know how those damn corner lights are always freaking falling out, and I wanted to get these as perfect as I possibly could. I think for the most part, we established that it's got nice even gaps going around it. It lines up really well with the headlight. We have the headlights sitting in a much better position now. Up next, of course, I need to figure out a way to keep this hood shut, you know what I'm saying? And we did get a set of arrow catch hood pins, but I also have these little push thingamabobs. But dude, to be honest with you, these things are literally like it pops in. There's a little ball on the end. I know a lot of you guys already know what's up with these, but this thing just grabs that ball like that. You know what I mean? It's just something grabbing it, and that's it. With the arrow catch hood pins, this actually has a piece of metal that passes through a piece of metal, and I feel like the arrow catch is a much safer option, dude. It would kill me if I had the hood fly up on this car. Not only would it destroy the carbon fiber hood, it would shatter my windshield. I'd probably end up with those stupid dents that are in front of the sunroof. I don't want to risk that, bro. I know in previous videos, whenever we've talked about hood pins, a lot of people said to do this, to go this route, and I'm sorry, dude, I don't want to. Now, I was looking at this, and of course, I did Google a bunch of images of where people are running theirs on their EFs, and there are a couple of spots right here where you can kind of get it in, but you have to drill through, obviously, the core support, and then it also drills through the bucket that's for the headlight. I'm kind of thinking about possibly making a custom bracket that bolts up where these bolts go for the headlight, and it comes back and it put the pin somewhere like right here. Also on this driver's side one, that same bracket, I can make a piece that comes down that I can actually attach my overflow to, so it would be kind of a win-win for that, of course. And then we could also make it look cool, you know what I'm saying? Make it, put some holes in it or something, I don't know, make it kind of stand out and look unique. Let me know what you guys think, of course, in the comments down below. And I also want to tell you guys right now, while I have you here, a lot of you guys know that for the most, like, I'm going through some personal things and stuff. I don't normally make posts like that on Facebook. That's not me. I don't use my social media as a place to like vent problems or air out my dirty laundry, or you know, whatever people would call it. But I felt the need to, you know what I'm saying? And for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody that went on there and shared some kind words and stuff. It really does mean a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to talk about it here because honestly, I'm not to a place where I'm comfortable talking about it at the moment. So anyhow, yeah, dude, that's pretty much it for today's video. I know it's kind of a quick one, but I have to say the EF most certainly looks a lot better with the corner lights on it finally, dude. Like, the corner lights just set it off, bro. Tell me what you guys think, of course, in the comments down below. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all my DB fam. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next one, man.